Hey guys. So I had a friend reach out to me asking what makeup she should wear to her friend's wedding, her niece's wedding. And she's wearing this super sexy sounding outfit. It's a emerald green jumpsuit. So what I like to do is look at the color wheel and find the color that you're wearing. And if you want something that's going to pop as far as eyeshadow or lipstick, go to the opposite end of, like, find the color that you're wearing on the wheel and then go to the other side of the wheel and find what color is there. So for green, the other side is fuchsia pink. It's also purple, red, and orange. So we just had some new peach shades eyeshadows come out, so I thought that would be really fun to go with that, make it more of like a neutral eye look with a pop of color on the lips. So I'm thinking peach neutral shades on the eyes and a bright coral on the lips. The very opposite color of green is fuchsia pink, so I think that also would be a great color. But I'm gonna try the peach shades with the coral. We're gonna see how that works. But that fuchsia pink I think would also be really good. So for the eyes, I'm gonna be using Lively, which is this awesome apricot orange. Then we've got Melodious, which is a matte peach. Dauntless, which is another matte light tan, and then Optimistic, which is everyone's favorite, that shimmery ivory. And then for our lips, I'm just going to use a lip liner in the color Popular, which is a bright coral. Brushes are what I feel like really makes eyeshadow easier. I've never been an eyeshadow person. It's very intimidating for me. So, but picking the right brushes really helps make it a lot easier. So one of my favorites is the blending brush, and then we're gonna kind of mix a little bit. I'm just gonna play with it. That's what I usually do, is I just kind of go off and play it by ear, in other words. But I am gonna start with Dauntless, which is this matte, very neutral shade. Getting my blending brush in it, and I'm just gonna put that all over up to my crease, just a little bit above the crease, just to kind of give that base coat. You can also start with eye primer. Some people start with concealer. I don't really like doing that because depending on the concealer you use, it can crease your eyeshadow. Eye primer will help it keep your eyeshadow in place all day. So I do recommend that one if you're looking to, if you need it to last a long time. So and these are all Younique products, by the way. Don't think I mentioned that. All of our pressed shadows, you can buy them individually. You can customize different palettes. We've got a quad palette with 4, and then we've got an 8 palette, and then we have these really cool palettes that hold 25. I'll just show y'all. It's super cool. And I've got a lot in here. But and it's got the mirror, so you can take those, like, whenever you go on vacation, you've got all your eyeshadows there. A lot of pre-built palettes also, you can pop out those colors, and they're in tin pans, and you can also pop them in there, so it's super fun. Okay, so now let's see, actually I'm gonna stick with this fluffy crease brush, or sorry, it's a blending brush, and then we're gonna go to that Lively, that bright apricot orange. And our eyeshadows are primer infused, so they are pretty pigmented, so you can see that on there. I just like to tap any excess on there or off of there, and then just start really lightly. And I start in that outer corner and just do like little light circles, and then bring it in. And it's like, because the brush is so thick, it's going like in my crease, up below it, and above it. And we're also just blending it as it applies. So look how pretty that is. Actually, I started doing it on this eye, but I think just for the sake of time, we're just gonna do one eye because I'm just taking a shower after this. But I still wanted to show y'all just kind of how I play around. We're gonna pop this color a little bit more. And then I'm just going like back and forth like this. Look how pretty it blended with that first color though. And blend, blend, blend. Okay, isn't that so cool? Okay, then we're gonna go to Melodious. I'm still using the same brush. Don't ask any makeup artist if that's the right thing to do, because they're gonna say no. But I'm just going to put it right. So I'm like blending it into that apricot orange, just in that outer corner there. It looks like a sunset. It's so pretty. What was I saying? I totally forgot. We're watching Parks and Rec, and my husband's still watching it in the living room, and I'm listening to it. It's one of my favorite shows. Look how pretty that is. Okay, now we're gonna pick that shimmer, and with shimmers, I do usually like to use a flatter brush, and I just have like a bottle. This is just water on my vanity here, and I'll just spray. Actually, I need to refill this. Do I have another one? Okay, I'm just going to use regular, or I'm going to use setting spray. I've heard that's a trick that people do. Just one little squirt to get the brush damp, and then pick up that powder. Look how much it picks up. Let me just tap that on the back of my hand really quick. And then we're just going to tap this into the corner. But we're gonna blend it a little bit too. Blending is key. Look how pretty, oh my goodness. And even like if you're not a super shimmery person, you totally don't even have to use this color. Just stay using all those matte shades, but we're just going to blend this in just a little bit. I picked up some of that lighter peach shade. There we go. Yes, so that just brightens up that corner there. Okay, one of my favorite things to do is bring that pop of color underneath my eye. So I use the, this is the crease brush, and I just tap it in to the pod there, and then very, very lightly bring it underneath my eye, like tight in with my eyelashes. Isn't that so fun? Okay, I'm gonna take what's still left on here, and I'm going to tap it underneath the corner. There we go. Isn't that so fun? Okay, so that's my eye look. Y'all, I don't do eyeliner. I cannot do eyeliner. If you can do it, please do that. But I am deathly terrified of eyeliner because I don't want it to mess up all the makeup that I did. So I just leave my makeup like that. I already had mascara on, so you would just add mascara on after that. And then with this lip liner, I use it to like do my whole lip. Plus it's not super bulky, so it can easily fit in your purse or your clutch. Or if my friend's jumpsuit has some pockets, it'll definitely fit in those pockets.
Thank you all for being here. Let's get started.
But coral is just like a really fun color to use when you're not like really wanting to do a bright red. It kind of just tones down. It's like a step down from like a bright red. But this is going to, our lip liners are long lasting. They're going to be a matte finish. They don't really transfer at all. So like some people are worried about wearing lipstick and eating. You don't really have to worry about that with our lip liners. And yeah, it's just super easy to touch up.
Happy Valentine's Day.
There we go. So a little pop of color on the lips, some like cute little peach shades on the eyes. Again, these are shades that on the color wheel are gonna contrast really well with the emerald green jumpsuit. But in the future, whenever you're trying to figure out like what shades do I wear, do I match with what I'm wearing, I really like it to be a fun like pop of color. Grab a little color wheel, look it up on Google, go to the opposite end of what you're wearing, and that's the color that you want to pick for your makeup. So I hope that helps. This eye look is something that I do with really any color of eyeshadow. I'll just pick like usually about 2 to 3 shades of eyeshadow, and do like a darker shade in the outer corner and in my crease and blend it like a little bit above and below, and then another shade on my lid, and then if I want to, a little shimmer for just something extra in the corner of my eye, just, you know, to be a little extra, because we all like to be extra. But thank y'all for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let me know if you have questions. I do have the link in my in the description for my website. And again, my eyeshadows that I used were Lively, Melodious, Dauntless, and Optimistic, and my lip liner is the color Popular. Yes, bright coral. Okay, bye.